Hello, fellow YouTubers. Just got back from a day at church. Gonna shoot up a small video. We're still doing some cleaning, and I'll show a little bit of that. We're trying to get. I got to remove the planer and take the dust collector off and do some more cleaning up. I'm trying to get this thing completely cleaned off so we can start laying the tabletop. It's going to be a vinyl table with a laminate for the front part, so it'll be silver laminate off of an orange. It'll be like an orange vinyl. It'll be nice when we're done. I like to I'm going to get some videos out there so you guys can have some content and stuff to look at instead of just, we don't want to keep with the same videos, right? Want to do a verse of the Bible. I always try to do one verse. One of my favorites is, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Those who believeth in him should not perish but have eternal life. That's John 3:16. With that being said, I'm going to be tearing, well, I've got to figure out how to get this apart and without ripping all the wires, and I can just set it back in there and get this all done. Let me adjust this, make sure we're still adjusted. I'm just not doing anything major, just still doing some cleanup, trying to get the shop ready to go so I can start showing how we're going to post or lay the tabletop and all that. I do got to get a hammer because I got to pop off that, it's one of my outlets. I kind of tied it on there because it didn't want to stay. I'm going to have to come up with a different plan somehow to keep this on there without it shuts off, and I can't have it shut my saws on and off. That's never a good thing. But I'm going to try to get this out of here. I just tied it on there temporarily. I'll figure something out down the road. Once we get the tabletop on, it might be a lot better. But like I said, it's some more cleanup. I'll get this off. Once I get this tabletop put on and it done, I'll have that cleaned off, and you'll be able to see what that bench looks like. It came out really nice. So I'm just trying to get this stuff off, and let me pop that off. There we go. That's coming off, and we can move all this wiring because the wiring is going to be in the way. You can't have your wiring where you're. So that's off there. That's just an outlet we made, so we had something to plug into. I wish I might down the road have my brother come down and wire something different up that we can mount, or maybe mount it somehow to that where it's more stationary. But I'll figure it out down the road. We'll get to it, and like I said, I wanted to get this out of here. Where are we at here? Plugged in. Oh, there it is. And I'm putting everything on the other bench because there's no room. I'm running out of room, and there's just no, I gotta put. That's why my desk or my bench over here is messy, because I have to put everything over here for the time being until I can get this ready to go. We're gonna take the planer off. Okay, that's plugged in. That's my saw. All right, I wonder where we were going with that. Let's move this and untangle this. Like I said, I'm not going to shoot much here today. Just like I said, we're doing some cleanup still, getting this ready for the tabletop. I got to move the planer, of course, and the wiring's got to come off because you don't want none of that when you're nailing. You want to try to get that all out of your way. I'm just going to have to unplug everything and get rid of all these wires, and that'll make life so much easier. So I got to figure out, the monitor needs to come off. I think this is, I don't know what he's got that wire to. Did he solder that on? Are you serious? Where's it going here? Hold on a minute, fellas. I don't know how he actually wired that, if he soldered it. It looks like he wired that all in. This is going to be fun. That ain't no big deal. We'll pop that out. Oh, the knots. Okay, I see why he did that. Alrighty. So, what did this wired to? Did he have this speaker wired in? We didn't have none of that wired in, right? Okay, so maybe I thought he wired the speaker in, but apparently this wasn't working. So yeah, apparently that wasn't wired in, so I might get him over here and we'll figure out how he wired that. And I don't know if we can wire the speaker wire into this. I know that was wired to the speakers. These, I would reckon these are speaker wires. This thing here, he's got it wired. This is a power, I don't know what he used. It's like some kind of power supply he put in here. I definitely want to keep that all together. We don't want that getting messed up. And this apparently is wired into, he wired these, which is weird, I guess. Let's move all this if we can. Shouldn't be any wires in the way. There that went. Like I said, we're still trying to get everything situated. What's he got this hooked to? Okay, I don't understand. Okay, well, if that's where we're at, what was, how are we plugged in here? He must have it wired somehow. Wired, oh, to the power supply. Okay, I see what he did. Alrighty, I got it now. He's all wired from the radio to the power supply, so it's powered from that. I don't know why he's got this. What he did with why he did this, I'm not sure. I'll have to get him over here and find out what he did to this. Find out what wires are what. Ooh, that wasn't good. Right? Oh my goodness. What did we catch on here? It's not this goofy thing. Oh my goodness. All right, we got a mess, guys. Trying to get everything figured out. I don't know why that came off, but okay. That actually fell off. That's kind of weird. Looks like it got too hot or something. I'm not sure. So we're going to move this over here somehow. Set it on this, I guess. We're getting there, guys. I got to get, like I said, I got to get the rest of this done. We're going to be doing still some cleanup, get some wires out of the way. We're getting this ready to go. I got to pop this off. My drill, I'll need a, oh, I don't know if that has a part in it or not, but we can, if it has that or not. Yeah, it may. Let me see how big that is, and we'll see about getting that off. How big is that? Is that going to be bigger? Let's see if one of these will do it. Yep, that will take it off, and we'll let's go over here. We'll get the drill out. We'll pop this in. We will. We need a battery. Pop the battery in, and let's pop this thing loose if we can. Let's switch it around. There it is. So that one's out. We'll be able to take this off. Just, I'm not sure what size it is. I believe it's probably a 9/16, I'm guessing. Then we'll use the drill to get the screw out. It's a long screw to put through there, just to hold it on. I need another bolt for that because one of the bolts are missing. Not sure why. I will get another bolt in there. I don't know how long these are. That might work. I have a nut on it. Let's see if we can get a nut through there and see how far that'll go down. There it is. Yeah, that was not long enough. We'll have to This one probably is. Yep, that's plenty long enough. Let me see if this will bolt into it. Have to find a nut for that. I have to look and see if I got any nuts for that. I got that. I'll have to look and see what I can find for that. That'll be all right down the road. I'm gonna switch this out. I love fast connects on drills. I wish all drills were that easy. Just fast connect and be able to get them out. If I need be, we can actually move this closer. I hope you guys can hear me. Hope everything sounds loud and clear. Just trying to get this little vise off here. I've got other stuff I got to get out. This needs to come. This is my hold everything deal here. I plan on, like I said, there's more stuff like that. I'm just trying to get everything ready to go. I want to get started on it so I can start showing you guys what we're doing. It's not a hard process for to get this table on and start nailing it down. It's just going to be OSB. We'll be cutting that. I'll be measuring this, and then we're just going to piece it, you know, each piece in, and then when that's all laid, we'll get the legs put on first, and then we'll lay the tabletop, and it's not going to be that hard to deal. We're using a light nail gun. This is the nail gun we'll be using. This is a light little nail gun for light work. I also got medium to heavy duty work nail gun if we need it. I tried using it on one of my other tops and it was just too much. This is just right, the right amount of pressure. It doesn't drive them all the way through the vinyl. This one was actually glued down. The glue's messy and it's consuming, and I'd just rather throw some nails. I used to have a pallet business, K&R pallets, so yeah, I was used to running a lot of nails. But I'm gonna get a screw in there, Phillips for that, and pop this off, and then all I got left is a monitor, moving some wires and some screws and getting ready. I'll blow this all off with the that's the long one for it. Okay, I need to get find some screws for that. I should be able to find something here around. I want to get this off. We need a Phillips for that. Where is, oh boy, that was one of my, I try not to lose my stuff because, yeah, I've never lost none of my main drives for this, but it looks like I've got one missing. It should have been in my drill. I don't see it. I'll look for it later, but I want to get this off, so we'll go ahead and do that. Phillips. We'll pull this vise the rest of the way off, just a Phillips screwdriver basically. There, it's trying to come off there. There we go. Turn up my screw there. I'm trying to get it to come out of there. This is insane. I need a bigger one, it looks like. When it's trying to spin off of there, and I can't have that. I gotta find that piece of it should have been on my drill. I don't understand why it wasn't put back. I thought for sure I put that back. I'll find it a little later when I get some time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, nothing ever goes the way you want it sometimes. It always goes in the opposite direction that you want it to go in. So I'm gonna have to get a wrench on that. My goodness. Yeah, that's kind of, you know what? I should have a set of vice grips for this. We'll get that off and, yeah. So after we get this off, I'll probably come to a close on this one. And I'll get back and do another video once I get everything. I want to finish cleaning everything up and try to get this off. Once we get the vise off, it'll be pretty smooth sailing from there. So like I said, if you guys continue on this journey with me and continue watching my videos, we'll have more content, more videos. I've got some landscaping to do in the house, trying to get the house fixed up and a lot nicer. I got leaves cleaning up, a lot of stuff. I'll just shoot some videos of what we're doing and fill you in on how things are going. And I want to do some mulch. I do a lot of I take the sawdust you get off of. I use it around my where there's some spots for dirt, and I just sprinkle it in there. I want to eventually build a little fencing, put up there and put lights in it, and I dump the sawdust across it, and it looks really nice. And I'm going to do that in the front yard, light it up in the front yard, and do some cleaning up and some landscaping. Eventually, the front porch, I'm going to be cutting a piece off and extending the porch. We're going to put like a patio on the front porch, as I got like a ramp in the back, because my brother was with me for a long time, and he's in a wheelchair. He has MS, so we built so he could get up and to the house, and took care of my brother for a while. God willing, he got on his own. He's got his own place. He's doing well, and I do miss having him around. We had a lot of fun together. He's my older brother. But yeah, so thanks for watching all. I'm going to cut this one off and finish with this vise. And then once I get everything cleared off, once we start the process of putting the tabletop on, we'll walk you, show you that, walk you through it, and you'll see what we're doing. And I'll be putting a brace in. I don't know if I can get this low enough you can watch me put in a brace, but we'll try it. But God bless you all. Be safe. Thank you for watching. Until the next video. Bye.